In the bustling city of Lagos, Nigeria, there lived a couple, Adeyemi and his wife, Norma. Adeyemi was a successful businesswoman. He and Norma have been married for over 5 years now. Adeyemi loved Norma with all his heart, but then again, something was missing in their marriage. They have been trying for so long to have their own children, but none was coming forth. However, Norma had been having an affair with Adeyemi's best friend, Uchenna, for a long time. Uchenna was a wealthy and influential man in Lagos, and Norma was drawn to his power and wealth. Due to the love Norma had for Uchenna, Norma did not even want to be pregnant for her own husband. Rather, she just wanted to be in the marriage to answer a married woman. As time went by, Norma became pregnant with Uchenna's child, but Adeyemi wasn't aware. He thought that finally luck has smiled on them and they can now have their own children. But before Norma became pregnant, Adeyemi's mother, who has been in the village, became sick, and they brought her to come and live with them in Lagos. Before Adeyemi's mother came over to come and live with them, Adeyemi asked Norma if she was comfortable with his own mother coming to live with them. Norma pretended and said yes, that she loved that. And that was how Adeyemi's mother came to live with them. Adeyemi's mother, who is a poor widow, loved her son and even her son's wife. But before now, when Adeyemi brought in Norma to marry her, Norma, who is an Igbo girl, and Adeyemi, a Yoruba girl, Adeyemi's mother first kicked against it. But after she saw that Adeyemi was truly in love with Norma, she let them be. But then Norma never forgave Adeyemi's mother for daring to reject a beautiful lady like her as a daughter-in-law. So when Adeyemi brought her mother in, Norma knew it was time for a payback. Norma is a true definition of a green snake on a green grass. She knew how to pretend very well, especially each time Adeyemi was around. She would pretend to love his mother, but in reality, once Adeyemi leaves the house, Norma will start maltreating her. Norma will not even give her food. And when Adeyemi's mother will want to report the issue to her son will not believe her. After all, is it not the same Norma that has been taking good care of you? Now, after Norma became pregnant for her lover, she miscarried it. And that was how Norma was now manipulating her husband Adeyemi to believe that his so-called mother is a witch. That she became pregnant, and immediately his mother came to live with them, she lost the pregnancy. And now his business was also shaking. How do you explain all this misfortune happening at the same time? Adeyemi, who was already confused and angry at how his business is now moving slowly, started suspecting his own mother. In fact, he neglected his mother to the point that the mother decided that it was time for her to go back to the village, that it was better for her to go to the village to die rather than die in her own son's house. But Adeyemi, out of pride, decided that his mother was going to stay with them. After all, what was she going to do in the village? Does she want to go to the village and go announce to the whole world that he has been a bad son? So they will start calling him names, knowing fully well that his poor widowed mom that trained him in the university. Then things continued like this. Norma became pregnant again for the second time. And this time it was still not Adeyemi's own child. Norma started showing her true colors. Norma continued to see Uchenna in secret. Uchenna as well was a wealthy businessman, and Norma was just drawn to him because he was wealthier than her so-called husband. Now, Norma and Uchenna made plans to take over Adeyemi's company. Knowing that Adeyemi's company was now in debt, Norma asked Uchenna to buy all the shares so that way he can take over and do whatever they want. Uchenna, who in return had other plans for himself, he said to himself, if a married woman like Norma could betray her husband like that, what would she not do to me if I happen to marry her? But Norma thought she was smart, not knowing that Uchenna has already cancelled her from his heart. As the days went by, Adeyemi's business began to suffer even more, and he became increasingly isolated from his family and friends. But one day, while Norma was out, Adeyemi accidentally touched her phone and saw a long message. It was through this message that Adeyemi's eyes opened to the reality of what has been happening under his own roof. The message read, and that was how Adeyemi figured out that Norma had been having an affair with Uchenna for so long. In fact, the miscarried baby and the one she's pregnant with currently are both Uchenna's children. Adeyemi was devastated. Adeyemi later found out through all the recordings on her phone that Norma, his supposed lovely wife, has been taking contraceptives in order to prevent her from becoming pregnant. But then, if Norma knew that she never loved me, why did she settle with me? Is it just to destroy me? What have I not done for her? I even had to turn my back against my own mom, my own poor mother that saw me through and suffered with me just to be with. Adeyemi knew that he needed to act fast. He knew that he had made grievous mistakes only his own mother could forgive. But then, with the help of his loyal friends, Adeyemi was able to get the forgiveness he needed from his mother. When Norma came back from where she went to, she already rushed to go and take her phone. That was how Adeyemi confronted her, revealing to her that he now knows the truth and what she had been doing. Norma, in her cunning nature, wanted to start playing the victim. But then, Adeyemi played the record for her. And that was how Norma knew that her game was up. Adeyemi went further to divorce. He immediately went to court and filed for divorce. And he chased Norma away from his house. Adeyemi's mom, who has been heartbroken over her son's rejection, was finally vindicated. Adeyemi continued to shower his mother with love. He continued to take good care of her, knowing that he had made a mistake only him could fix. And then Norma left Adeyemi's house. She was even happy. Finally, she could be free to go and be with love of her life, Uchenna. But she never knew that a bigger surprise awaits her. When she got to Uchenna's house, she saw another lady with three in his house. And when she wanted to make him out, Uchenna simply pursued her from his house and told her never to return, that anything they had together was over. Norma was left alone, pregnant and ashamed. She had lost everything: her husband, her family, and her reputation. Uchenna, on the other hand, wasn't even married. He needed to bring in her sister and her children just to pose as a married man in order to chase Norma away forever from his life. As for Adeyemi vowed never to make a second mistake. A year later, Adeyemi met another lady called Adobe, and Adobe understood that Adeyemi was the man. She didn't judge Adeyemi by his past. She knew that anybody can make mistakes. Adobe was ready to be by his side no matter what. And so, they got married and gave. Adobe lived happily with both Adeyemi and his lovely mother, who took her in and accepted her, not minding if she was from Igbo or not, because Adobe happened to be a different and a very nice girl. He knew that love, understanding, respect, and maturity are all the things that one need for a happy home. So then they continued to live happily ever after. They had their own beautiful children together. And as for Norma, she continued wandering around in the streets of Lagos, looking for a man to devour. But luck was fast. But after the loss of her husband, Adeyemi, she has been unable to get a good guy like him. She knew that she had made a mistake. After a while, she started to swallow her pride and go and beg Adeyemi for forgiveness. When she came, she was surprised to see that another lady had moved in with Adeyemi. Well, she needed to just apologize. So she knelt down, apologized to Mama, apologized to Adeyemi, and they all forgave her. She knew that it was time to leave and start over a new, fresh life. And so she left. Thank you so much for listening up to this moment. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. And also leave a comment in the comment section. I'd love to read from you. I'd love to know where you're watching from. Okay? Please also help share my video as much as you can. And remember to on your notification bell so once I post new videos, you'll be notified. I'll see you on my next video, guys. Bye.